In today's video, we're going to be rocking a yellowkid for OP-11. The goal of this deck is to do all the burn damage in the world, and this is primarily going to be against the Luffy users, because if they don't get their cards from life, that's less resources that they have, which doesn't help them out in the long run. We're also going to try some experiments. Gotta have that Zeus in there to make this possible with the Momonosuke, because it can punch up whenever you have 2 life or less, and it also has a rush itself. Now, this is usually taking the spot of the Nico Robin, because you usually see your 3 health, 4 health leaders. Sometimes they're willing to just go down to 2 life, and then they'll stay at 2 life forever and ever. So knowing this, we'll try out the Momonosuke instead. Now we got some control options here. Because we're running a good amount of bricks, we want to throw in the zero cost event for the 0-3 with the discard, as well as some flame spit and the electromagnetic hand for additional control options. We're also putting back the Zoro for a little bit of added aggression. So with that, timestamps will be in the description, as well as the deck lists. And yeah, let's get right on to the gameplay. Alright, what type of RP Luffy are you? We shall find out. Ooh, this is looking alright. No way we're going to be able to use the Zoro, though. Nah, I shouldn't. I should really keep it. Okay, no problem taking that big old swing. We're just gonna build Kikunojos up. And then we'll save the Momonosuke for later. We're going Wano with this. It's too bad they're not in life, so that could be just played for free. Ah, they do the Yasop too. Ooh. Well, that makes things a simpler matter. I forgot you can't use it just yet. Okay, so they're able to cheat out some Dawn. Now this is interesting. They're probably gonna go full tilt. Ah, good. Now, how will they handle this? Because now their board's open. I intend to use that to some kind of advantage. Please hit me. Let me take out the bond clay for free. Okay, here it comes. Definitely swing for this one. And then I think we're safe at this stage. So what we can do is attach 2 here, go for the Luffy. And then here comes the surprise. Let's see if they defended to the end here. Okay, they do. Let's go after Yasop. And let's go after Luffy. Force their hand for sure, for sure. Okay, Now our Zoro can now be used as a blocker material. And now we have a board established. We could heal with Law and use him as a blocker. Okay, 8k swing. Where's that gonna go? Where's that extra dot gonna go into? Yeah, we'll heal up, no problem there. We'll block with this. Alright, let's put a Zoro in life. And then we could attach a Rested Dawn to Zoro. Or no, it has to go to leader. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll just get him to 2. And we'll restand him. Now we got going wide energy. Okay, they got their little rush shanks. So it's at 8, so if we go a certain 14, 16 will get them to 14. Let's put one more. Shouldn't have enough for that at least. Okay, so that's gone. And also try to go for Captain Kid as well. there's Captain Kid right there. But now we should be able to finish this off next turn. Should. Even with the Captain Kid, we still have plenty of counter. Okay, got some rush. We're gonna go all gas here. And same thing. Now, we just need to do a 7k swing, get the party going. And that's to activate Momonosuke for later. Okay, so they took this one. Now we return Dawn and then go 8. And that's how we become efficient with our Dawn stacking. Ah, the Luffy's a little spicy. Alright, can we handle the craziness that is Luffy? We shall find out. We'll keep this. You can burn their resources. Okay, so Nami is their searcher. Okay, double Luffy here. What are we looking for? Blocker is fine. Let's go through it some more. And Captain Kid is helps us curve out. So they got their Sanjin pudding right on cue. This is what they're very good at because they have all the searchers, or at least the event and the Nami. Too bad I don't have a Zeus in this situation, but we're gonna have to try to figure this out. Let's play the before we play Hawkins, let's swing a 5k. They usually take it. And then we'll go Hawkins. Question is, do we do the activation now or later? I think they're going to use their leader ability when they drop Sanji and Pudding, so we are going to use it now. Question is, do they want to swing? They do not. Too bad we can't punish with the 6k, but we did stop them for a bit. So what can we do in the meantime? I think it's Kikunojo and then 6k swings. So we'll go 6 here. Another 6k. They definitely have something for that. Okay, so they're really packing the heat. Question is, can we survive the clapback? We have a pretty bricky situation here. I think it's worth the risk. Gonna get 4 Dawn. So already a full body board. Okay, so I get the Dawn back. I think we can try to go for game at this stage. We just need to be a little bit careful. I mean, a lot careful. So we're gonna swing 6 here, and then we're gonna go Captain Kidd, and then we're gonna put the blocker onto Hawkins. So now they're in a bit of a pickle. We'll activate Kidd first. We'll use a blocker here, and we'll trash counter. Now, if they go for me, they have to be ready to go lose some life because they're going to be at 0 if they are not careful. So I'm going to try to block a 7k swing, but we'll see if they try to go for game or not. I think at this junction they're going to have to, because I don't think they have the counter to take a big 19k swing. And then we'll get some help with Kikunojo to hit. Let's give them some misdirection here. They're trying to go for the double swing of the 7k rush Luffy. The difference is they won't have that card in hand when they do it. Okay, so they're gonna go for Gamma Knife. Now we're gonna trash it. Do they have the Rush Luffy to make it happen? They do. Weirdly wild that they pulled that off. I thought they were gonna try to go for game there. I had bricks, but they couldn't have predicted it. Yeah, I think they had to go for game there. It was putting them in a corner situation. That was surprising. All right, how do we handle the Luffy? The third kind of Luffy, the threatiest of the threats. Oh, no, that's tempting, but no. That's a lot better. That is like your perfect hand right in a nutshell. Nothing that we can activate right this second. All right, 6K swing. No Kikunojo on the first draw. Big sad. All right, let's just play Hawkins here. Do we want them to attack us? Oh, that is a conundrum. They definitely won't attack now. Hopefully we can just play cannon and just swing aggressively. I will take this. Funny enough. And then 6Ks all around. This is bad luck for them. Because now they'll be at 0 if they come at me. They're at 9 done though. Okay, they got around it. Congratulations. I don't think we need 2 of those. Okay, so we're at 9 done up to 10. Are you gonna put the Zoro back in life? Let's go for the 6K. Force the giant here rather than later. Question is, do they have another card to mess around? Okay, so they're banking on that the fact that they can take out my Momo. So actually that deactivates my oppo. So even if we go with all the counters, actually let's force it out of them. Okay, so they have 2 Dawn left. I think all we have to do is swing 15. If they have to use counters here, then that means they're not going to have the Dawn to do their dumb gum shenanigans again. So they have 1. They go up to 10. And they have to do it again to get profit. So they're not going to have as much Dawn, and we have a lot of life too. Oh, they were banking on it. Oh wow, we beat the whatchamacallit, the GGs. That feels pretty good. That was a gamble though. I respect the cycling. And a little bonus, Luffy. We're just going up against all the Luffys in the world today. So this time we're going first here. Do we like this hand? I think this could be a bit better, but maybe I'm greedy. Oh, search. What do we want here? I lost since we're on the odd curve. $5 first. Yeah, let's just get the non-counter stuff out of the way. No reason to reveal just yet. All right, that's 5 to Dome. What do they play on their turn 4? Kuzan. I feel like a bit of a gambler, so we're gonna gamble. And then we do some searches. Hawkins is pretty solid. And then we'll pull out another blocker. We're just doing all the early stuff out of the way. 5. Hopefully it slows them down a bit. It won't do any minuses right away. We're gonna bring this up. Okay, so they're gonna do their Luffy shenanigans early. But they don't have... They're gonna have to add their 5 cost to life. That's 1. Did we get them early for this? They need Sabo in hand now. Okay, no Sabo. They don't have Sabo, but they do have Luffy. So they're able to... Are they going to use it to pop anything, though? Yeah, not going to argue with that. They're going to hold on to it, however. Let's get Law involved so we have a big body. And then we're going to add Hawkins so that we can cycle. Too bad we can't really swing at anything, but now we have a source. It's gonna get popped anyway, so I'm gonna block it now. Now they're adding things to pop for real. Okay, so they're gonna do their leader ability again. They're gonna have to trash a card for that, however. They can bring back the Sabo. Oh wait, they don't have the means to do it because they don't have they only have 1 Dawn to play now. Unless I'm missing something and I missed a plot. They might be doing just for preservation purposes. And then we just block for free. Okay, so you're able to pop Zeus. Poor Zeus, he didn't deserve that treatment. Now what do? We could burn. We can play another law. Because that just goes to the bottom, correct? So I think we can just chill here. The problem is we can't really use our blocker again. So I think we will hold off on Captain Kid. And we do this again. We go to law. We put Zoro in there. And then we attach it on. And then we can slowly chip away at life. And then 9 to swing. And then we have another Luffy, so let's get a cannon actually. So they're gonna do their tricks again. Oh, now they got something serious. So now they get their big bountiful bonuses. Are they gonna trip it twice? They have the Sabo in hand to make it all happen. Oh no. 11. Do I want to use him here? No. He's too big for it to even work. I mean, it's free, don't get me wrong, but let's cycle through the deck. Found the 2K at least. And then we can go slow with it. We can just deploy Captain Kid, crashing him away. And then we can go 9. See if they have counter. And let's see if we can do the 11. Okay, 9. They had counter, but now it's out. Let's kit it up, reveal, and cycle through. We have a decent amount of counter. We have a burn. What do they have in their 5 drops? Only a Sabo. And they need, then those last 2 cards would have to be some 2Ks. Okay, so they got Luffy. So maybe they have something here. They got a Sabo and trash. And then they're gonna need something from hand or add something. I wonder, is the Kuzan for the yellow 5 Sabo? Trying to figure out the purposes of adding the Kuzan here if you're not going to go for like a Sanji or something wild. But yeah, that. Oh, we did have the 2 Goas. Okay. Fun times.